This week brings the birthday of the great Dr. Seuss, so tonight we're cutting our rhyming skills loose. We begin with Douglas and Central out at Nas Gym as the District 4 AA tournament is poised to begin. Off to the action, and the Cowboys giving their crowd reason to cheer, the enthusiastic fans making themselves easy to hear. We'll pick this one up in the first quarter of play with the Cowboys in action and leading the way. They'll push the ball to the corner for Abigail Johnson, who nails the three ball with a shot she was launching. Douglas having troubles against the Cowboy Big D. It's Johnson picking off the pass and finding a seam. She bounds to the basket as her team keeps on pushing, and Johnson delivers, adding to the big cushion. The Patriots undaunted going back to the block. Jasmine Roberts to Douglas teammate Bree Stock. She goes back up and finishes strong, hoping to claw back into the game before long. But Central keeps pushing, as you will soon learn. The feed to the baseline for Smooth Emma Burns. The Cowboys feeling solid with all of their work, so just one more bucket I don't think could hurt. Coach Craig Bloom's girls setting the physical tone, sending it down to freshman Juno Jones. She bangs it home as pressure continues to pour as they advance to the next round by 44. Across town with Sturgis, led by Coach Jordan Profrock, taking on Dallas Richter, and the Raiders ready to rock. In the first quarter of action, the Scoopers look for scoring pop, so they'll look to their leader named Laura Lee Stock. She'll push it back to Eden Lambert, where she'll get that short little jumper to work. More from the Scoopers, trailing by 3. Alex Kelly to Stock, who drives into the land of the trees. Stock cans the 2 in a flash or a blink. The lead is just 1 for the Raiders, I think. The Raiders respond, running the floor. Fallon McNabb looks to give her teammate a chance to score. She'll send the pass with a big mighty heave down to Hannah Vanderwerf. Through the defense she'll weave, leaving this poet a bit out of breath, scoring the layup using only her left. The Raiders advance with a 23-point treat and will face the Lady Cobblers later in the week. Off to boys playoffs, because that's how we roll. Edgemont and Phillip both ready to go. Second quarter of play, and Edgemont down in the game. Rhett Beard with a feed to Mogul teammate Zach Lane. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, is what I will say. Beard back to Lane, and the jumper he drains with plenty of game left. No reason to whine, but at that point, Edgemont still trailed by 9. Phillip continues to play to its powers. Scott Rafter with a rebound, the putback and foul. The Scotties making it tough with each passing play and no intention to give it away. And Phillip hangs on when given the chance with a 9-point victory. The Scotties advance. More highlights to come from District 14B play with Wall against Ulrichs to wrap up the day. Ulrichs out quickly with the Tigers on the prowl. Marcel Swiftwater making the Tiger crowd howl. The feed to his teammate Rudy Lone Elk, who finishes for the 2 and appreciated the help. The Tigers keep pressing with Ulrichs going to the air. Lone Elk with a kick out to Leonard Redhair. Redhair delivers with a big corner 3, and Ulrichs jumps out to a nice healthy lead. The Tigers back to work, but Wall picks up the defense. Redhair to the rack without any pretense, but up with the block comes Wall's Camden Sauvel, and with the big play, Wall's crowd starts to swell. Wall picking up steam and running the floor. Riley Schreiber takes the feed looking to score, but Schreiber looked like he may have been a bit rushed, but Alan McDonough was there for the follow-up flush. But by the time this one was all said and done, Ulrichs would win 65-51. Off to Region 8A scores. We will now cruise. Hill City battles, but eventually lose. Hot Springs hangs tough, but can't get it done as Custer advances with a game that they won. And Lee Deadwood falls short, much to their chagrin, as the Spearfish Spartans run is set to begin. Let's take a look now at these scores for the rest of the way. Winner, Pine Ridge, and Littlewood picking up wins in Region 7A. If that much Seussing wasn't enough, we've got a bit more of that kind of stuff. It's down the home stretch of our rhyming fest with this week's edition of the Fox's Finest. Off to championship day at the state wrestling tourney. Colton Heitschuh, Zach Solano squaring off for 3rd in their wrestling journeys. Into overtime, these two warriors would tangle. From a single to a double, Solano would wrangle. The match-winning takedown at 170 pounds. To 3rd place on the podium, Solano was bound. The Phillip girls playing impressive in the district's first round, taking on Edgemont. More than a few big plays could be found. The Lady Scotties moving the ball with an offense that purrs. Cappy West with a great pass to teammate Silver Lurs. She spins to the basket and takes it up strong. With a 50-10 win, Phillip could do no wrong. New Underwood against Phillip District 14B ladies in an inbounds play that can be described as a bit crazy. Tia Guptill looking to pass, but finding nowhere, so bounces it off of the defender's derriere. Guptill corrals the ball and capitalizes on a heads-up decision, but the Tigers prevail in this part of their tournament mission. Out to Box Elder for more basketball action, the Douglas and Sturgis boys playing with passion. End of the half, Jace Fisher to his Scooper teammate Dawson Geike, who brings his best effort daily and nightly. The shot sails home as the scoreboard hits 0. The Scoopers get the win with the help of Geike, the hero. Out to Golden Gloves boxing as we hit the ring and a pair of 55-pounders doing their thing. Tristan and Eulayla showing their skills, putting forth their best efforts and giving the crowd thrills. Left, right, left, the fists were a-flying. In the end came a draw for all of their trying. To each of the boxers, feel free to stand tall for providing a great night of fights for one and all.